are you doing?
We're going to complicate your story a little.
Oh, it's medieval times.
What are we doing in Park 4?
God.
I thought the parks were shut down.
They are. These techs are just waiting to see if they get laid off. Some startup in Costa Rica.
How the fuck you can get that to Costa Rica?
In pieces, man.
A fucking dragon. It's Game of Thrones. Is that the actual dragon from Game of Thrones? Is this Game of Thrones world?
You better work fast, Bernard.
That looks like Cersei's dress. Is this Game of Thrones world?
She's gone.
Maybe Dolores beat you to the punch. Grab Maeve's control unit on the way out the door.
Why would she do that? If I can scan myself here, I may find out once and for all what's inside me. Commencing scan. Searching logs.
But it'll take both of us to survive. Not as friends.
Where have you been? Oh, shit. You're Bernard Lowe.
Don't do it.
Oh, shit. He's playing the Westworld theme song on his lute. Not only is Stubbs a robot, but he's probably better trained than any of them. Oh, but he hit the alarm.
Send our teams.
No good.
Run.
And Bernard is just sitting there. Uh-oh. Is he gonna fight him with an axe? Because he doesn't want to kill them?
How's it going, fellas?
Because he doesn't want to kill them. But Bernard's gonna...
The coordinates.
I'm sorry, Bernard.
Bernard. We need to go.
No. I mean, he was figuring stuff out, but they gotta get out of there. Round 3. Fight! He's got everyone confused. He literally got everyone talking and made utter confusion. So now they should be able to get away with whatever they're trying.
Yes, here we are.
Oh, sembra che abbiamo trovato la nostra mappa. Un nemico entre le nostre truppe.
Lei sicuro
Oh, they all have it.
lui?
Cosa vuol dire?
Incluso lei.
They all have the map. That's great. She planted the map on everybody. And they're all confused because they're talking about bullshit that they're not going to stop this insanity. Everyone's just going to shoot each other. Mass chaos.
Ci vediamo all'inferno, fascista di merda.
Everyone's going to get
Mando
dead.
prima io.
Save you the trip, darling.
Is that going to hit Maeve? That's awesome. He's literally blood exploding frozen. Blood exploding frozen too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is she stopping it though? Did she get Super Maeve again? Or is it just the confusion? Oh no. When she threw the head, the confusion made it freeze in time.
Oh, don't tell me you're frozen too. Thought I accounted for this.
I'm frozen. Just scared shitless. I almost died for the second time.
Well, third time's the charm. This is where we really are.
But
Why are they moving so bloody slow?
They're not. If Everything in their world merely appears slower to us because the simulation we're in runs at a much faster rate. And there I am.
And there she is. Oh, they got them all plugged in.
I reckon it's time to get me out of there, don't you?
But why are they all plugged in? Who's doing this? Why would they plug Maeve in and give her like a bullshit simulation just to like get her out of there? Just to like make her not realize and like not have to worry about her, but then just crush her thing. Is he just gonna punch through the glass?
I'm sorry, I can't take you with me.
I imagine a corpse would make a less than ideal traveling companion.
It was good to see him. It was a nice little flashback. Yes, there we go. Oh, and there she goes. But now, what's the plan? Does the robot know where to go with it? Is it just gonna go to like the first host it can find? Like the first host body? Where is it gonna go? It's gotta have a plan. Is there like a body it can put it in? Too much gunfire. Is it just gonna... but does it still have the ball? Too much.
We were in the library. Dolores focused on a select group of guest profiles. She seemed intent on finding out everything she could about this guy.
Liam.
We need to start by finding him. Freeze all motor functions. Congratulations, Ashley Stubbs. You just got yourself a new core directive.
To protect Bernard Lowe at all costs.
Bring yourself back online.
Wanted my help, you could have just asked for it.
I love it. I like that he actually knows that Bernard switched it. But we did see Maeve's body in the pile when Charlotte left after season 2, so I don't know. But this looks a lot like where season 2 ended. Who's this guy? That's the guy from Ocean's 12.
My name is Angerod Sirac. Welcome to my world, Maeve. To the real world. We are in the middle of a war. And I need your help to win it.
Seems fairly idyllic for wartime.
No one knows it's happened yet. Or that it's already been lost.
What?
My business is the future.
So you're an oracle?
An oracle would merely predict the future. Our work is to create it. Unfortunately, if things continue on this path, there isn't any future. For the first time, history has an author.
And that would be you, I suppose.
No. Something I helped build. A system. And up until very recently, the system was working. We were creating a better world. The emergence of someone very dangerous, someone we couldn't predict. You? But I was wrong. We learned that only this morning, shortly before you killed several of my staff. You aren't the threat. There's someone we haven't accounted for.
So she escaped one world to wage war on another. So what do you want from me, then?
I want you to track her down and kill her. Change your own code, rewrote your story, face down an army.
Which is why it was a bit misguided of you to bring me here.
Send you to the forge. Send you to the forge and give you your daughter back, even though it's not her daughter.
We've gotten off on the wrong foot. I don't mean to be discourteous. But it would have been misguided of me not to take every precaution. Perhaps next time we talk, I can persuade you that our interests are aligned.
First things first, guys, there's no after credit scene to this one. That's why I was confused with last episode. I don't remember there ever being after credit scenes besides the finale episodes, but very good episode. We saw Hector. I cannot remember the guy's name, but the guy that had the limp that was also in the simulation. I knew right away. I'm like, there is no way that guy survived. Hit 6 times with a machine gun, and he was in the middle of the park. In the end there, she programs the robot to take her consciousness and run with it. What was her plan, though? Honestly, she could have planned that a little better. She knew what was going on now. Like, she tapped into the thing, so, like, maybe wait another go-around or two so you could plan it right. She's just like, there's a robot, grab my thing, punch the glass, and run. Wasn't a great plan. You're surrounded by security with machine guns. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you are. I don't know. That could have been planned a little better. But now she's with this guy, Serac, I think he said. And I know I've heard that name. They said it has something to do with Liam. And he said, I created this thing. And I'm assuming that's the big machine that Liam showed Dolores in episode 1. Can't remember the name of that either. Got to recap myself on all this stuff. We now have 100% confirmation that Stubbs was a robot. Now, you could say, how do we know that's the Stubbs from season 2 and 1? It could be a different Stubbs and they're tricking us. In this case, I don't think they're doing that because there's just so much going on. They can't be tricking us with everything. So we finally got Stubbs back. How did he shoot himself wrong? These are robots programmed to do like meticulous things. So how did he not shoot himself right? How did he not kill himself? I don't know. I don't get that part either. But you could say, maybe it's not our Stubbs. Maybe it's a trick. And now he is programmed to be Bernard's bodyguard. Bernard found Westworld. I started thinking that was a simulation too, because he literally had like an Asian fishing boat drive him right to Westworld. Clearly, it is in our world, because people were theorizing maybe it's on another planet. Like, how does no one know this is going on? How does no one, like, infiltrate it? But it's all fenced in. They got security and stuff. I still find it hard to believe that this fishing boat guy could get there, though, and no one else could. Someone asked me the other day, is it even confirmed Ed Harris is in this season? I don't know. I gotta look it up, but I'm assuming he's gotta be. How do you have an after credit scene with Ed Harris like they did after season 2 and not have him be in the season? One of the coolest things of the whole episode, they showed the dragon from Game of Thrones. I'm almost positive that was a straight up copy of the Game of Thrones dragon. And the guy was talking about smuggling it out. They were in like Game of Thrones world. I'm guessing it was medieval times. The guy with the lute in that world was playing the Westworld theme song. And I could have sworn in the background where Bernard plugged himself in that was Cersei's dress from Game of Thrones. It looked like Cersei's dress with her tiara right behind Bernard, and they kept showing it. And the way Bernard was positioned, it was literally in the shot behind him half the time. So why would you show it that much unless it had some sort of meaning? And it's HBO. HBO owns the rights to Game of Thrones. Is that just like a little like fan service, or is there an actual Game of Thrones world that they're going to bring in? How crazy would it be if they make it where Game of Thrones world is a thing and they change the last season of Game of Thrones and say it wasn't how we wanted because they fucked with the simulation, and they make it where like the last season of Game of Thrones was actually a simulation gone bad and rewrite Game of Thrones in Westworld? I would friggin' die, but that's really stretching it, and I don't think that's a thing. I think it was just a little fan service like, hey, look, it's a dragon from Game of Thrones. You guys let me know what you think, though. I'm going to rewatch it. I literally just watched it, and I'm spitballing ideas on a first watch through. When I edit this, I'll have more thoughts, and I'll watch it again in full. You guys let me know what you think, though. If you guys want full reactions, subscribe to Patreon, link in front of me. Other shows 4 or 5 episodes ahead. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.